Hey folks, Charlie Sims here and welcome to my channel. Hope you're having a nice day. And today we have a little speed build of a Japanese spa for you. Inspired by, I guess, James Turner's Lounge, I would say. I do this little platform trick that James did with the steps, and either side is like a pond like James did, and then there's a little walkway to a building that's actually a building and not a decking, because I guess this is like a raised decking area where we put some meditation stools and then that hot tub. And yeah, the idea behind this, I mean, obviously a Japanese spa is an onsen and we do have an onsen, but I just wanted to actually use the spa day stuff and make it a bit more functional. And obviously I probably could have just added some spa day elements into the already existing onsen, but where's the fun in that? And also, this is a really nice area. I really like this green neighbourhood. I know it gets a lot of stick for actually not being, like, there's not as much to do in this neighbourhood as there is in the other two. But I think it's really pretty. And yeah, I wanted a spa amongst all of this greenery, I guess. So now I'm just covering up the pond edge because it's quite harsh edge you get with the fountain tool. So I'm just covering it up, and I really like doing this I've done this a couple of times in this neighbourhood as well. It's so lush and green around that, yeah, I just love adding ponds and more greenery. And yeah, I think this would be a very tranquil place to chill out, and that was really the idea behind this, just having a bit of a chill area for your Sims with just a lot of stuff to do. So if you've got like the spa day pack, then this might be like a good one for you, because it's just got a bit more functionality than the existing onsen. And I do actually also put an onsen in. So there's an onsen, hot tub, massage tables, foot and hand massage chairs, and what else do I put functional? A microwave, coffee machine, fridge, seating. So yeah, and yeah, I think this ends up looking pretty cool. I like what I do soon, which is I end up putting some windows from laundry day down, and then I put bamboo in these, and I'm like, oh, that looks so cool. Just give it like an extra bit of dimension, I guess, with the kind of windows that come out a little bit. I kind of enjoyed adding that dimension. I faff about with these bamboo planters a lot, but you don't see any of the faff. I'll cut that out, but there's no bamboo sticking out of the window. I'm quite funny about that kind of stuff, but yeah, I sort that out off camera. And then I just add some pebbles to this corner, which I think look quite nice. And now I'm just, yes, so I do add this roof trim from Seasons, and I think that looks really cool. I don't know, I think it goes. So yeah, I add that, and now this is me adding an awning, and this is that was the terrace, like half outdoor seating area, because I think this is a bit more of an outdoorsy place. I think the existing onsen we've got the onsen is outside, but I don't believe there's any outdoor seating area, which would make sense because you're in the snowy area. But that's another nice thing about being in this green area, because when it's summer, you can come here and, sit outside. And yeah. Oh yeah, I use that gate from the debug menu, and it ends up being all gated, which I do quite like. It's kind of like a welcome to the spa, we're exclusive, but not really because we let anyone in. But I do like that. So there's only one entryway to get into the spa. And we put a sign, a spa sign on that, and all sorts that say, welcome to my spa in Simlish, maybe. I don't know, I haven't called the spa or anything, I'm just calling it Japanese spa. And then I put these lovely lights that we get from Snowy Escape in here as well. And I do use a healthy mix of packs, to be honest, but I reckon if you've got Snowy Escape and Spa Day, you'll be all right. Oh, and I really like what I do here. I just raise up those signs so they look like banners coming out of the entryway. And yeah, this is just me adding those pebbles, and then an onsen. And I do test this onsen and it does work, but we have like a bit of a jutting out roof as well, and then a little bit of a deck. And I was going modern on this, the main building, I guess, but yeah, it just didn't end up looking good. It just ended up looking like a box. So we do go traditional Japanese, I guess, on the roof, because yeah, I'm just not very good at modern builds, to be honest. I find them quite difficult. I think the most I've done in terms of modern builds was probably when we got the stuff to be able to do container homes. That was fun. That was very fun. And now I am just making a little front entryway to our main building, which I think it looks kind of nice. And the lot is filling up quite quickly at this point. I do initially want, like, I mean, not a maze, but I want the front to be like a Zen garden, lots of walkways. It ends up being just one walkway because we are just running out of room. Yeah, we just, it's just not as big as I thought it was. And I guess when you've got like 3 separate buildings, this kind of happens. But I wanted a big deck, I think, with a hot tub and some meditation, just to look out into the surrounding greenery. I really wanted that. So, but yeah, that's the reason that there's a bit less space for the main building, but that's okay. And yeah, I do switch out that traditional Japanese front door for like these modern spa ones, because yeah, the spa is modern, I guess, even though it's in a traditional building. It is it's been converted into a spa, so there's these big dim windows so that you get your privacy, but then you can also look out of the luscious greenery as well while you're having a nice massage or a foot rub. Now I'm just placing the stairs, and upstairs ends up being the changing room and bathroom. Yeah, and now I'm just wallpapering it all. And yeah, I don't really mind mixing wood tones and popular opinions, so there's a lot of wood tones going on, as you've probably worked out. There's like an orange, there's a red, we've got black and white for our main building. It's colourful. And this is me adding an actual fountain, not a pond, an actual fountain. And this is just saying, you know, welcome to paradise, via the sign and the fountain combination. And we do put the bamboo fence here as well to just like fence it off a bit more, and you'll see that later. So it's supposed to look quite private. Here we go. This is me adding the bamboo fence, and I'm really glad to do this actually, because I think it looks better. It looks more exclusive, which I like. And yeah, so this is what gives it that you can only go in one way, that entrance. And, you know, good, it's a grand entrance, so it makes sense. And yeah, I'm adding another little fenced off area into the Zen garden / onsen. So yeah, so you either go straight into the spa, you go up the decking way to the hot tub, or you go into the onsen via Zen garden. And I've lost those, you know, those see no evil, hear no evil monkeys that we got. Could not find them anywhere. So we just stick some rocks down. And yeah, this ends up being a pathway because it's pebbled. I use the pebble terrain paint to give it that effect. So you walk to the onsen on these slates. And yeah, I think that looks nice. And yeah, and then where there's not pebbles, there is greenery. And yeah, I'm just covering this up with some nice green and lavender foliage. And then this side as well ends up just being all greenery. And yeah, I think that looks good. But yeah, as I said, like initially I wanted like a bit of a maze, but yeah, it just ends up being, I guess, two paths. But that's okay. And we do also add a bench for some people some Sims, I should say, to sit down, just relax and take it easy outside the Zen garden, because that's what it's all about. And now I'm just adding a little centerpiece, I guess. Just trying to make the spa look grand. It just ends up being some more foliage. And there's that bench I had. And now we're adding some tables, some outdoor seating area if you would like to dine al fresco. And we add some seating area up by the hot tub as well. And then I just think let's add some steps there for just easier access. And then we're adding some more detail to the building on the outside, our outside decking, I should say. And now we are going on to the interior, and I do add a cafe bar. And the idea of this is just you check in, get a cake after your massage and a coffee. And obviously no vendor actually spawns here. However, you can use the coffee machines. And I do swap out the counters for a fridge and a microwave, because the counters are actually blocking the Sim's ability to get behind that counter. So I changed that. So yeah, they can use the coffee tables and everything. And obviously, I mean, you can hire a vendor if you really want to. And now I'm just working out the actual massage rooms. And this is the full body back massage, I guess. And yeah, just adding some more spa things to the front. And yeah, and I don't normally like clutter my community lots of. I don't really think this is clutter, but I quite like this extra realism. So I just put some towels on a stool, and then I add some lotions on top of the towels. And yeah, I think that looks really, believable. And then we add some more kind of like counter space. And I mean, this is purely decorative, just because normally when you go into these rooms, you do have a kind of a section where your monsieur has all their lotions, and then normally a sink and then just like a load of towels. So I wanted to emulate that. I'm just taking ages picking a wallpaper, but we do end up using our trusty good old faithful bowling alley wooden panelling. God, I love this. I love that wallpaper. And yeah, so I think I'll just add another little towel ottoman. Oh, and some dressing robes as well. Just that little bit of detail. And this does not hinder the ability to get onto that massage table. And I'm just going to put some more oils and candles at the top of this kind of jutting out shelf. And then I'll put a mirror on the side as well, just because they tend to have them there as well. And then you got your stereo in there as well to listen to some calming music. I'm just fencing in the rest of it, and that mailbox is not there in the final version. Just my test sim is here, so I just had to hide the mailbox somewhere. And now I'm working out the upstairs bathroom cum changing room. Well, there's a separate bathroom, and you access the bathroom via changing room. And when I was making the exterior of the main building, I was thinking the second story could just be for show, but actually we didn't have as much room as I thought. So I'm really glad that we've got this second floor. And yeah, there's just some benches, lockers, showers in this room. And I get to use like my favourite tile from the Snowy Escape pack. Possibly my favourite bathroom tile, even though I don't know when I'm going to use it because of the swatches. But yeah, we end up using it on the inside. And here it is. Well, I mean, my favourite one is the cat swatch. So I'm just going to have to like create like a little toddler pool or anything. Not that there's any pools that toddlers can go in. I guess maybe like a kiddie one. They can go in the little kiddie pool that we got from Seasons, but I couldn't make like an indoor toddler bath or anything like bathhouse. Not bathhouse, indoor swimming centre or anything. That would be cool. So yeah, still trying to think when I can use that. Cat swatch, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know when I'm going to be able to use that. Cat tile. And yeah, this is me working out the second kind of private room, and I just pull out these hand and foot massage chairs, and there is a divider between the two of them because I mean I play about with this a little bit and I think, well, they've got to face each other because otherwise one of the clients is just facing the wall, and that kind of sucks. You'd want to face the windows, wouldn't you? And yeah, I'm just adding some drinks trays next to the foot and massage chairs because you might want to sit down, have a drink. And I initially think of adding these candles as a divider, and then I think that seems unsafe. So we add that divider. And yeah, this is just me pulling out some clutter because I'm going to do that kind of masseuse station that I did in the previous room. Just pulling out some lotions, a bonsai tree, some candles, some soap, that jutting out shelf that I think looks nice. I just imagine there being some kind of potted lotions in there as well. And then I add a stereo again. Oh yes, I'm just pulling out that, I don't know if you saw that, was extremely quick, but I just pulled out those shelves from Eco Lifestyle with all the towels on, and they're just massive. Like it's like a really big shelf for towels. And I just, yeah, I think that looks great. I don't often use it in houses because it's like a bit too big unless I've got like a really big house. But I think it really worked here as like, I don't know, where the cleaners would come, and there it is, where the cleaners would come and store their spare towels. And that was also the inspiration behind that laundry kind of basket that I put down, because you just throw your towels in there when you're done with them. And yeah, now I'm just putting a little railing down for safety. And now we are adding some seating area to this decking, and then I put some green tea advertisements in the corridor just to fill some of the space, and I think that looked pretty cool. And then we are on to the screenshots. So I'd just like to say thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please hit the like button, and if you would like to see more content from me, please hit subscribe. Catch you later.